Hello, my name is Sohrab. I welcome you to another panel about Iranian gamers and games. This panel is about RPG games in Iran. It's around 30 years that I've played RPG games, mostly D&D and Rolemaster. In the later years of my career, some players are needed to be coached to be masters, and now they run their sessions everywhere in Iran. We have a big community of RPG gamers now. I know about 50 to 60 game masters in different genres, from history, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, in different cities. In the 2 or 3 years, in the last 2 or 3 years, some of the game clubs and game cafes start to run sessions for the general public, and the impact was very big. Now the demand for the materials of the RPG games, such as dice and books and character sheets and many other materials such as the miniatures, are very big, and we are going to provide that for everybody who wants that. With a little search, you can find many game masters around you at different locations to run the game for you. The biggest problem we have is the limit of import of the dice, because our technology is not good to make D20 and D10s with a balanced rotation and balanced core. But the other materials, such as the books, the game sheets, 3D printed miniatures and such of them, is very common in Iran and popular. You can find them almost everywhere, and that's the best part of being in the bottom of this history from 30 years ago till now. I see the history as a book which is started with a black and white paper. We have only one book, one pair of dice, pair of D10 dice, and we play for 3 or 4 days per week. And now I have around 200, 300 different set of dice, not just the one pair I had that time. And many players now play the game in Iran. There is a rumor that an Iranian company is going to publish an Iranian-based RPG, and I'm very happy to see that in the near future, and hope to play that and see what is it about. The most common game in Iran is Dungeons and Dragons, and almost everywhere it's played on the 5e edition. The players use applications for the spell books and the tables, and usually each group use a single set of dice to play that, but many players have their own collection of materials for the RPG. I hope to see more and more players every day in Iran, and we can gather around each other and play more games. The RPG games are a fun part of my life, and I enjoy them very much. It's a release from my everyday day-to-day life, and it's someplace I can do anything I want. And I hope for everybody to at least try it and see if they can enjoy it as much as I did in the last 30 years. Thank you for being with me. I'm Sohrab, and hope you enjoy our panels this year.